Good morning and welcome to the Moopsyverse, where Mom is on to her first cup of coffee, so if I don't sound coherent, it's not my fault. Blame it on the coffee. Actually, that'd be a good title. Blame it on the coffee. And
Possibly.
for your convenience, Natalia, this is a cup of Good Boy. I think it's Good Boy. Yeah, this is Good Boy. Streak shaming, yeah. Let's see what I got today for fun. Undines, Harvest Materials in Space, Herc Frigates. Okay, we got some stuff to do there. And I did pull up both of my accounts, and the other one is Voth ships in the Dyson Sphere. Restore shields on the ground, easy peasy, and Herald ships, but 30 of them. So not too bad.
Neat.
Sorry, adventure day at the dentist yesterday, so I'm still completely ugh. I don't think they changed their medication, but I barely could get out of the chair. Dragged myself to the grocery store, got one thing enough to eat at that moment, and went home and went back to bed. Got up, got some food, went back to bed.
Someone had an intense evening.
No, somebody spent like all of the night just alternating between trying to find food and going back to bed.
So, what was dinner like? Bit of pudding?
Nope, there's no food in the house. I dragged myself out for a hamburger. Good morning, Chosen. Hi, Chris. I didn't say hello to you properly.
Hello.
Yellow. What have I got here? I'm just.
Please shoot the sun. Please shoot the sun.
Yeah,
It's too much.
it did
It's
get
too
toasty
much
yesterday
here.
afternoon. The morning was really pleasant, but um, we had some light clouds which kept it from being bad. And then about noon, the sun came out, and the dogs just went, "Yeah, hey, we're really happy you're spending the day in bed because we're just gonna lie out here on the deck and chill."
Yeah. They've updated the prognosis for the weekend, and we're gonna get into 40s.
Did I see your meatball message, Satalia? No. What meatball message? What? Where? Huh? Good morning,
Hello.
Taz. Satalia's sending me mystery messages. What the heck's a meatball message?
Say what?
I don't know. Oh, okay. She sent me something, but it didn't come up on my direct messages. Oh my God. She has this thing about I think it's an otter, Steve the otter, who has wonderful little thoughts, but he's sitting in bed going, "What if the meatballs at IKEA are made from customers that never found the exit?"
Oh
That's so
God.
dark, Satalia.
Holy heck.
Really? So if you haven't been to IKEA, they have meatballs with a beef or pork base. They have chicken-based meatballs, and they have plant-based meatballs. So I'm guessing the plant-based ones are made from the vegans who get lost at IKEA.
Was.
That would make sense, yeah.
Satalia has kinetic damage in space, Terran ships, and Zenkethi ships. We got a lot of good spacey stuff to do today. All right. Did Taz say hi?
No, I didn't register anything for
Okay.
Taz.
I know sometimes his mic is about waking up, which I totally get.
Sometimes, always.
No, sometimes that's all fine and dandy. Let me make a party here, and if you want to join us, you can join
Can you
us.
hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now, Taz. Hi,
Ah,
Taz.
hello.
Hello.
So, I was having a weird adventure this morning.
Okie dokie.
Got myself a copy of High on Life because it was like, what, 85% off, so yeah, we can go and do that.
That sounds good.
And game shows off as normal game does.
Mm-hmm.
Have you running around, there's a TV standing there. I look at the TV and is that a movie going on the TV? An hour later. Yes,
Oh.
that is a whole movie. Jane and the T-Rex. Holy crap. Paul
Wow.
Walker, Denise Richards.
Oh my
Most
God.
violent B-movie I've seen in my entire life. A tame lion who is playing with him somehow chews his head off. A crazy scientist takes his brain out, puts it into a T-Rex, and now Denise Richards has a T-Rex boyfriend.
Okay, that is probably appropriate for Denise Richards, but
There is 4 more movies in that game, and I can't wait to find the TV which holds it. Oh my god. So yeah, surprises.
wow. Wow. Amazing. 1994.
Did you find it?
Yeah, I found it.
Uh, I thought it was a joke to begin with. I'm like,
Well,
is
yeah, I
that
think it is a
Paul
joke, but
Walker?
that's a whole different thing.
Really? And is that the new... What am I looking for? Then I went and Googled the movie, and this is a real
This is a
thing. Oh
real
my
movie.
god!
It is described as an excellent trash movie and one of my biggest guilty pleasures. An evil scientist implants the brain of Michael, a murdered high school student, into an animatronic Tyrannosaurus Rex. He escapes, wreaks vengeance on his high school tormentors, and is reunited with his sweetheart Tammy. Together, the couple tries to elude the mad scientist and the police and find a more appropriate vessel for Michael's brain.
Yes.
Wow.
Someone must have been having a lot of substance abuse when writing the script for it, and the other people that when they were trying to direct and make
And
this
this
movie.
was just running on a TV in my game.
Wow.
I was just playing around, having a laugh because it's an absolutely hilarious game. Then I noticed the TV, and yep, they have licensed 4 movies, full
Wow.
movies that run on TVs in that game.
Let's see, just out of curiosity.
I wonder if GTA 6 will have Netflix subscriptions in your television sets in your households.
Oh,
That would have been something in the line that they would do, actually.
does
He's a game
anyone
called
have any expectations from GTA?
I don't
It's
care about
well,
it either
it would
way.
be a GTA game.
So
Well,
everyone knows that not a single developer from any of the other GTA games is on GTA 6.
Well,
I
some
haven't
of
seen
them
GTA
aren't alive
since
anymore.
2013. By the way, Tammy and the T-Rex is available on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I was about to suggest, should we do that as a movie tonight?
That actually would be a great movie to do. Sorry, Satalia.
I-
Sorry, Satalia is yelling at me. Amazon has Prime Day and their video channels are on sale. MGM Plus is 99 cents for 2 months and it has Project Hail Mary. Unfortunately, Satalia, my family, being my family, immediately got me a digital copy the day it came out.
Should we share Streamio with Italia?
You can share Dreamio with Satalia.
Well, it would be you who would have to
I
share
would
it
have to.
with her.
If Satalia is interested, we could do that. Let's see. Chosen is talking about going out to a place called Jollibee, which apparently is a restaurant. I'm going to Google it because I've never heard of it. Oh my God, they're in Chicago. Though they're closed right now because it's a ridiculous hour. Actually, that looks kind of good. It's a chicken primarily, but burgers, spaghetti, that kind of thing. I've never heard of it before. Let's see if there's anything around here. Bunches in Chicago. No, the closest one, yeah, there's 4 in Chicago that I can see. I don't know any around here, though. Let's see if we can zoom out on that. Yeah, no, looks Chicago based. So that leads me to believe, Chosen, that you're in the Chicago area?
Oh.
Oh, set Moopsy Loose in IKEA. This is Satalia's version of a horror movie. That could be good. That could be good. So Chosen's not answering if he's in Chicago, but I can only find Jollibee in the Chicago area. Hey, let me know if it's good, because I have to go up there not next weekend. The 12th. I thought I'd go up to the Renaissance Fair, and I can detour through any of those locations. Oh, okay. Well, I will tell you. I will make a point of. There's one in Bloomingdale, which is kind of near where my brother-in-law lives, so maybe I'll make a point of stopping by and visiting him. I think there's a Woodman's there too. Yep, there's a Woodman's right there too. Perfect. Can kill all my shopping needs in one thing. Woodman's, Renaissance Fair, and I'll try out Jollibee. All right, we got a dance party going here. The other kind of dance party, the Spacey Pew Pew dance party. Somebody give me something. We got so many to do today. Chris, what have you got?
Secure the ships in the battle zone and some Tetrian damage in space.
Okay. Jump back to.
Itself.
Pardon?
Mine will do themselves as well. Kinetic damage in space and repair shields.
Okay, so Talia's got Terran ships in space. So why don't we head over and do Jupiter Eratus? With this team, we should be able to knock them out. Hi, Swifty. Do you know they have an upgrade for? Do you know they have an upgrade for the ship on the promoted? Let's see.
Yeah, it's a T6 upgrade.
All right,
Oh,
folks.
I'm taking
Yeah,
that.
T6 upgrade in the promotion pack. And thank you for mentioning that. I'm going to go over to my other account and grab that real quick before I forget it. It probably disappears. It doesn't say where it disappears. 1 day, 6 hours, so it'll change tomorrow at noon. But give me 1 sec here.
For a limited
So
time only,
I do not know if it's what they gave me yesterday for the numbing my face out for the dentist, or if I was just not feeling well, but I was so tired yesterday, and I'm still just like, I can't do anything. My brain is rotting.
That's probably that.
Okay. Yeah, my brain could well be rotting. So did anybody look at what's coming up with the new content next week from... No, 2 weeks from Tuesday, last Tuesday. So like in 10 days.
They are
It's
whispering
only
about a carrier bird of prey. It has me.
They're not whispering about
Ain't
this.
it?
No whispering, it's announced.
Yeah.
Flight deck carrier.
We're talking about the Cavort, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That is going to be the prize for this upcoming event, which is a re-release of previous content from the old Klingon stories. And Miral Paris is back, and the Doctor is back. But it's, I think, primarily old stories that are being re-released, so yay! I'm really looking forward to it. I think some of the classic episodes are coming back. Somebody has it someplace. I'm sure Spencer's covered it, because, you know, Spencer knows everything. Sorry, I'm running through all my accounts that need to pick this up before I forget it. One more. The good news is I only have to go back to the dentist one more time for a couple of months. Yay! So if I am having a reaction to the medications, I only have to do it one more time. Yay!
That's always good.
Yes, I'm definitely happy about that.
Well, that's the best one.
one. Never heard of anybody having a reaction to dentist type stuff, though. So maybe it's just me.
I wish you could detach certain things that need treatment, medical treatment,
Yeah.
and send it in by mail and get it back fixed.
Well, it's funny because they're rebuilding a broken tooth, and so they take a picture of the tooth as it is, and then they take a picture of the tooth, after they strip away the outside and leave the core there where it's going to reattach. And she came back in. This is at 8 in the morning my time, so 5 in the morning in California, which is where their lab is. And they've already transmitted the files to them before they do anything else. I'm like, that is amazing. This stuff is going to be here in a couple of days. Thank you, Swifty. Everybody has been notified now. I should make sure everyone gets notified. But lots of cool content coming out. I'm going to do Jupiter Eratus first to take care of all the Satalia stuff.
Turn
We
ships
will.
in the battle zone. So that, yep.
Oh, we'll get around to
So
stuff.
that won't do me anything.
We can do yours next. We'll try and get everybody done.
The Terrans will be here soon to steal
What did you say you had,
data from
Chris?
Jupiter Station. It's our job.
Terran
to
ships
stop
in the battle zone.
Oh, we can go back and do Terran ships in the battle zone.
I'll try to do some Tetrium damage in this one.
Engage. We've been working on a new photon finally.
I has
If
Herc
they open
frigates,
up
so I was
any
hoping we could do
permanent
Swarm too. So since we have new content coming out, I think on the day that it's released, we will start up as soon as they start the show. So
I love
right
the
after the
rubber band
patch.
today.
Can't tell if there's anything left here. Not much.
So, Bird of Praise. Very
Hopefully
unique
you
in
want
the
weapons in the front.
We're talking about the board, right?
Yeah.
I'm aiming for beta.
Then I'm going for Alpha. Or apparently someone is on the way.
Well, it's my own dang fault, but I can't even find where I'm at anymore. There's Gamma. Where's Beta? Beta. There it is. Woo. Oh, Taz, there's nothing alive here. I saw Taz flying by, going, nope, nothing here to kill.
We've got hostiles on the station.
I found something.
Okay.
It's dead.
So there should be another promotion tomorrow at noon.
Need to get those rifts under control.
Then Tuesday and Thursday. I think Tuesday and Thursday after that. So another week of freebies.
Control, protect your gamma now.
Oops.
Protect your gamma is ours again.
There is no Universal this weekend unless they have added something as a surprise.
Need to get those rifts under control. Need to clear out the ships at Jupiter Station.
Ironically, the portals close themselves.
Projector out.
Yeah, they will. The portals will time out. Which is one reason you can AFK this middle section.
Need to get those rifts under control.
Actually, you can AFK the whole thing after the first wave.
Projector alpha.
Not that any of us would ever do that, but
Nice
Got
to
to
see.
have fun.
We've locked down the projectors. Now they're ours for good.
and they're right here.
Enterprise is back near projector base.
You know what? I'm done.
Did we?
No, we only had
Oh.
one wave. She's gonna come back. She always comes back, even if she says she's done. There she is.
And she has full HP. What the?
Oh, we'll take care of it.
Back to this. Don't know it.
It's not HP, it's plot armor.
The Enterprise is near projector gamma.
Are you kidding me with this?
So, Talia, I see your message and we'll comment upon it in just a moment.
Give up on it.
The Enterprise is going for projector alpha.
You know what? I'm done. Well done. We sent the Terrans home with a message. You intend to test them.
We sent the Terrans home with a message, which is fear us. So Talia said about my comment on the AFK, but we would never do that. Mom adds the disclaimer in case any devs are watching. Yeah, heck yeah. I'm not an idiot. All right, let's see. Now we need some Terran ships in the battle zone. So everybody, battle zone. Terran battle zone. Based on that, this should be fast. How many do you need, Chris? 10?
Hmm. Yeah, 10.
Alrighty. Please join us in the battle zone. And the game shortcut is Spoils of War. It'll take you right there.
Our scouts have found an
Apparently Scylla and Charybdis, or Scylla and Charybdis would do it too.
So it's not Skylar.
Maybe it is Scylla. I've
I
only
always
heard,
talking about Skylar.
and I have heard it as Scylla. So, you know what you do in a case like that? As soon as I start typing it, it comes up. Let's see. Between. I love it. They don't put down the pronunciation. They put down the old Greek version.
Isn't that where it's from?
Then
Well, it doesn't
if you
help me.
steal it from the Greek, you put in the Greek pronunciation.
In American English, it's Scylla and Charybdis.
You can't get into the instance you're all in. You have to jump over to me, I guess.
So I was
Right.
right.
No, it's Scylla, not Skyla.
Oh,
Scylla as in Scylla. That doesn't
That's
mean
number 2.
that doesn't mean you're wrong. That's the problem is because, you know, how do we know what's right and what's wrong? Chris, you're in Badlands 2. We're going to Badlands 2 for those of you joining us, because that's
Yep.
where Chris is. And we want to be friends with Chris. I actually need to send a message to somebody over in Crypticlandia. Let's see. Where are we going, Chris? Want to take the middle? If it's not too busy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go middle, yeah.
Oops, hold on. Somebody are shooting at me right here. I will shoot right back at them. So there. Haha. Death to you.
so the Necrontyr answers that question of yours really good, Mom.
Yes. Which question?
What is good and when is it good?
Yes.
The station is drawing power from an auxiliary satellite. Shut it
Sorry
down
about that,
Chris.
and
Because-
metaphysics shields.
The old one refused to help the Necrontyr. So the Necrontyr turned into Necrons, which
Okay.
we can guess was not a part of the old one's plan.
Ah.
So if, from the old one's perspective, this is a race that has been mortally irradiated. Their lives are like a third of what they could be, and it is horrible. Giving them any sort of assistance with the knowledge you already have isn't mercy.
Oh.
Do you understand? They are doomed
What are you
to be
talking
dead
about?
anyway.
That is kind of dark. How are you doing on your time,
Yes.
Chris?
Just completed. What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, Necrons
The
are working.
Necrontyr.
Oh, okay.
And the old ones did primarily good. But the Necrontyr was in a very special state. Their son had rotted their DNA to the point where there were no saving them. And the old ones did not account for the for the Catan, which made them immortal robots. So their good thought of not intervening really bite them in the ass. Because during all their prognosis, this is a dying race, they will never see it again. So not helping them would be the greater good. But then some base farts came flying by and started sucking on the sun and found out that sucking on them were even better. So they turned them into immortal space robots, and now we have a big problem. Space robot that absolutely remember that the ones that could have helped them refused
Yeah,
to help
that's
them.
not a good thing. Yes.
One generator down. 2 more
All
remaining.
right. Satalia should have her 10 should have her 10 ships. Chris has his 10 ships. Satalia has Zenkethy. Excuse me 1 second. Satalia has 30 Zenkethy ships left. I'd ask Taz, but I'm sure Taz has got all his stuff done because, you know, Taz.
I have 12 ships left and a boat TFO.
Oh, okay, fun, and then do Zenkethy front. I haven't got any of mine done because, you know, reasons. Yeah, it's early yet. Oh, it's gonna rain today. Yay, I have an excuse to stay in the house and not doing anything. Yay. Which premium ship should I get this year from the campaign event? Depends on everything. We have this talk. A lot.
What do you have from before? Do you have any sets? When I say set, it means premium ships that give you console that when combined you can do meta builds. If you don't have any, you can pick whatever you feel like. If you already have picked someone, like you have the DPRM, you might want to focus on getting the next ship in line for completing that set. If that makes sense.
Chosen seems to have a very thematic plan going on, so I don't know exactly what he's got or where he wants it to go. As we all know, I still have 4 years of premium ships that I haven't touched yet. I want a set that combines to form Voltron.
Mom,
That's an excellent choice.
Mom, give me one.
I can't. I would if I could, but I can't do that.
2 generators offline.
Can't you
One to
pick the
go.
ship out of it and
No,
give it to me?
those are bound to character once you pick them because of it being the prize ships. If I one ships, that's a
Oh, the
different thing.
prize ship
Yeah.
can't be sold.
Oh no. No. Those are specifically bound to you.
Huh.
Generators are offline.
Well, that's interesting.
Across the
Yeah.
crew to protect the rim. Stop them.
Oh no, I would have opened them up and given away long ago if I had that.
Portal is closed.
All right, that
Look,
is.
in
doomed.
that case, you should focus on what kind of build you want next.
I just want to keep playing. I don't want to spend time doing stuff. You know, I can spend hours developing a spreadsheet or days developing spreadsheets that will do exactly what I want it to do. But in game, no, I want instant gratification. Thank you very much.
But
Right.
it's like slot reels. You just replace the cherries and the berries and the stars and stuff with STO skills, and you go swing and you see what you end up with.
Let's see. Chosen is going. I'm choosing between the Atlas Universe, Crossfield, or Connie 2. Ooh, all are good. I'm going to say of the bunch, the Atlas is not my first choice.
Not a very good ship,
Yeah.
the Atlas. It has a very good console. If
Yeah,
you have
that's the
that,
thing, it's
that's
got the-
nice, but
The
yeah.
Atlas is extremely fluffy, and it's the only ship that comes with what's that base color called? I don't remember it. It's the fluffy ship I have that looks kinda porous.
Okay.
If you remember Fluffy.
Vaguely. Vaguely.
It's really hard to build for. I think I have found one build that fits it.
Crossfield is an excellent ship.
Depends which crossfield. The
Yeah.
first one is meh.
Well,
The
one in-
refit is amazing.
yeah, I assume you're talking
The
the refit.
refit is the one with universal designs.
Well, there are
and
technically 3 or 4 crossfields. One is a legendary, one is the mirror, and
It's not the legendary. I don't think you can get the legendary out of the premium box. I think it's the Crossfield refit. I won't. I'm not even gonna look.
you could also mention the mirror one.
Hang on. Let's see here. Let's go up here. Events.
Connie 2 is the Kelvin Connie 2, if I remember
Yes.
correctly. That one is a really awesome ship. Oh, it's beautiful.
Just be aware that they tend to have a sneaky. Well, last time they moved the Crossfield into the Muds bundle, right after I had bought it with my summer event last year. That drove me insane.
Okay, the Crossfield Science Spearhead refit is the Crossfield on this one. It's fed only.
Well, it used to be. If you have it unlocked, then you should have it on any.
Well, it's not going to unlock. It's going to only be for whichever tune you pick it for. Remember, this is the premium ship. What were your other options there? Mom never saw my ship name today. Satalia, I didn't see anything. I was
IKEA meatballs.
okay. Kia meatballs. Excellent, excellent. Yeah. There's the Connie 3. There's the Friendship, which is not bad. Personally, I might. Oh, I've got one of those already. I might go for the Dalkina myself.
You don't have it?
No, I don't have the Dalkina. I know. I know.
I totally forgot. What is it that makes the Dalkina unique? What
It's pretty.
was it? Console or?
I don't remember what. I actually like it for its aesthetics. I think it
Wow,
looks
Mom
pretty.
actually notices a ship's
Hey.
aesthetics. What? You usually just say, oh, it's white.
It
It
is.
looks like a batarang, but what was unique about it?
Give me a sec. I'll
People
Google
seem
it.
to like to fly the thing, so it isn't a console or trade.
Let's
I guess the
see.
British
That's what I'm
leasing
trying
should
to
remember.
figure out because I specifically got that ship for a reason. I just
And you
cannot
don't remember
remember
that
what
reason?
to it.
It has
No.
the experimental weapon, the Carbon Scorcher. It's got
No.
the Snakehead Fighter Squadron.
Nope.
Advanced variation of. Nope, 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 nope,
Mm.
nobody, nope,
Mm.
nope, nope. That's not what you care about. Come on, give me the console. Universal Bombing Run is the console out of it.
Nope.
That is
What's the trait?
the trait. Trait. Come on, give me some information. This is not the easiest way to find stuff. Really? No? Really? 6 upgrade, blah, blah, blah. Wow, I'm not seeing the trait listed on this. I'm
Just type in Dalkina trait in Google and it will pop up.
I'm actually looking at Dalkina. It's just not breaking out the traits. Okay. Come on. Thank you.
Because if it's not the trait, it must be something plasma
Commanded
related.
singularities. Summons a micro-singularity that pulls in enemies and deals kinetic damage whenever you activate a command or singularity ability.
No, it's definitely not the trait.
I just think it's pretty.
Then what is unique about the ship?
It's one of our few Romulan pretty premium ships. I'm going to queue us up
I
for
never-
Zenkethi Front while we are chit-chatting about ships.
I never get a ship because it's pretty.
It's
It
my
has to
ship,
be-
and if I want to get a pretty ship, I get a
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
ship.
yeah, but I have it as well, and I can remember that I got it for a specific reason. I just can't
We
remember
will.
what the reason is.
We will.
Is it
So-
one of the few Romulan ships that you actually fly?
There's that. I like
Because
Romulan
these Romulan
ships.
ships have this rather glaring disadvantage.
Chosen says something about getting the Kelvin as well. I'm not sure which Kelvin.
Galvin Connie too. Yep.
No, that's an excellent ship. I will look for your ship, Satalia, so I can properly the name. Oh,
Maybe
Xismar, thank you so
wanted
much for
to
the
throw
cheer.
1,000,000 plasma torpedoes.
Thank you for the cheer, Xismar. I hope you're having a good start to the day. Oh, that's the way you say hi? Ah, that's a good way to say hi.
The time for battle is almost.
I remember.
What?
It's the stats of the ship.
Oh.
It's
Wow.
not the trait, it's not the experimental weapon, it's not the console. It's the stats of the ship.
Thank you,
Shocking.
getting Xismar. Hi, but without the text.
Teammate has captured a bomb. Protect them. You've got a bomb. Now destroy one of the bases.
Good morning, Cliff. Thank you, Chris. You're distracting them so I can blow this thing up. Yay. Oh, God.
Another Zenkethi base has been destroyed. Roger that. Your teammate has captured a bomb. Protect them.
This reminds it is an oven for anyone. If it is an oven for anyone, please stay hydrated and avoid too much heat. And avoid getting outside. Just, vegetate. Sit in front of your computer and play Star Trek Online. Yes, Cliff, we were chatting about the upgrade freebie today. It is in the freebie store until tomorrow at noon. Guess I better claim that bomb.
You've got a bomb. Now destroy one of the bases. Well fought. Only two
Well, Brewster, they've been running some decent freebies, so we might get a 20 Lalunat favors, and the next day it's this nice upgrade. And then the next day it's Rizian cheap wine. And then the next one's a good upgrade. So it's been alternating stuff. I suppose I could go faster over here.
Where did my bomb go?
On an intact vector.
It fell
You
off.
robbed.
Zizmer says, I'm hoping for a T6 Infinity box in the giveaway. What giveaway? Oh, what giveaway? You mean that they're going to just give away a T6 Infinity box just for fun? Is that what you're talking about? That would be amazing. They're not going to do that, but that would be amazing.
They've given out so many ships already. I don't think they're in
Protect them.
any interest of giving another just like that.
Yeah, especially since we're going to get the Cavort coming up in, depending on everybody individually, really soon. That'll be the third free ship this year, I think.
I hope they make it unique.
What?
Well, Bird of Prey has the unique ability of having all their stations being universal stations.
I think there's a page out on the ship already. We can go pull it up if you want.
Oh,
We blew up the Dreadnought. What's left? Do we still have a base? Oh,
The
somebody.
bomb.
We need to blow up a base.
I'm trying to launch it, but it won't launch.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'll go away here. There's a cruiser left. I'll go get that cruiser instead. There we go. Woo. Somebody said they had a Borg TFO too, but before.
I believe that was Taz.
huh?
Somebody had a Borg TFO? And
Yeah, me.
yeah, you. Okay, hang on. Hang on a second. I need to go check on the Cavort first.
Ours?
This is. Hang on one sec. It is raining. All of a sudden it decided to rain. I'm trying to think if I left cushions out in the backyard. No, I think I took them in yesterday. Alrighty. This is not the current one, is it? No, this is from 2022. Okay, here's the article from Undiscovered, which is the new release on the 7th. Let's see. As a somewhat mysterious vessel, the Cavort will be customizable into both of its classic looks and will come with the ability to summon 2 Burrell-class birds of prey to join you in glorious battle, but I am not seeing ship specs yet. So let me go into these chit-chat, see if there's... No. Not going to do that. I'm not going to go into that spider hole. Corruption bugs, watch list, blah, 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 blah. No, I'm not seeing the official specs yet. I think Spencer might have had them, or he may have just been talking about what they do know. Alright, let us do one Borg TFO here. Daz, you got a preference?
Quick one.
Or TFO.
You said you need a Borg TFO, so we'd like... What did
Yes, a quick one. A quick one.
A quick one. Oh, Cliff, did you want to join? Satalia was willing to drop out if you wanted to join. Yes. Okay, so to Satalia, I will kick you. Cliff, I will add you. Where do you post your builds? Builds can be posted in our... Sorry, that's not ours. That's Star Trek Online's. In our section called Ship Build Off, which is under the section called Junkyard. And you can post your builds there. And Cliff has joined us, so we will queue up a quick one. Wee woo.
Yep.
We will.
We will.
Xismer, we had a full team going, so yeah, kind of had to do a drop there. It was nice of Satalia to offer. So somebody in the Accolades channel is talking about, trying to get the Riemann kill count done. And I wasn't really paying attention, so I saw basically, well, if you do Frozen, I'm thinking, is somebody talking about Disney movies? Am I on the wrong planet? And I forgot there's an episode called Frozen.
From this time forward, your culture will adapt to service ours.
Scanning the nanite transformer. Got it. Additional data available.
Suppose we could have done this on the fleet with this group.
The nanite probes repair the transformer. Stop them. A probe is closing in on a transformer. Destroy it.
We shall take a look after a little bit, Chosen. Everybody, when you get a chance, please drop into the ship build off and take a peek at Chosen's build.
Destroy it.
Our scouts have found an attack element of the Zenkethi fleet. We need to know what they're up to. As your ship is the
All
closest,
right, Chris, what else have you got left?
Veteran damage passively. I'm not having anything else.
Okay, what's the hell? What have you got left?
I'm pretty much done except for anti-proton on the ground.
Okay. Cliff, what do you have left? Taz has not only done his, he's done them for today, tomorrow, next week. Taz is done. Can we do Swarm?
I need to switch over and do my event.
Okay, go do your event, no problem. Would the rest of you be okay with doing Swarm real quick?
Yep.
Sure.
Knocks out my only big one I have to deal with. However, I'm going to be smart and remember to kick Taz from the party this time. So we're not queuing for a week for it.
And invite in Satalia again.
Satalia, you want to join us for Swarm? Did I get the registry number right for the Luna class? So, Chosen, you know your registry numbers a heck of a lot better than I do. I have to Google them. Cliff says his are all ground stuff. That was yesterday. I had 6 out of 6 for ground. Not good. Satalia, you want a party invite to go do Swarm? Okay. She passes. Chicken. There we go. Wee woo.
Vivo.
Yeah, I've got like 5 Undine ships and some materials in space. Yawn. Which I will get to later today. Though I guess with it raining this hard, I won't. So I left the dentist. I was feeling terrible because I hadn't eaten and the drugs were affecting me, so I went to the pastry shop that my son had recommended. Brand new French pastry shop. We have a lot of French pastry shops in town. I don't know why, but we do. And while they're not inexpensive, they're also not bad. Like a croissant is $3, which I think is pretty horrible, but still. So I went to this new place, and a single croissant was $5. A cake for 6 people was $52.
That better be some amazing cake.
It better be, because the croissant was at best meh. And admittedly, it's an upscale neighborhood, so maybe they don't need to drive the extra 3 miles over to Tour le Jour. Actually, they have a Tour le Jour in town.
The Herc
What am
are
I
about
saying?
to overrun this planet and
And then we have a
time.
guy who...
Sound.
Pardon?
You're saying weird words.
Tour le Jour is the name of the restaurant, of the pastry shop. And then we've got a guy who runs his own little pastry shop in a little neighborhood, and he works generally Wednesday to Sunday, and they open up at 6 in the morning and they close when he's sold out for the day, because if it's not done, he's not going to do it. I love that place. It's really good. But a lot of times if I'm not there at 6, they're sold out of all the good stuff. By the way, Cliff spelled ground Grround, like ground. Perfect. It's the word and the emotion all built into one. Cliff puts the grr in ground. What are we missing?
Well done.
Oh, got him. What documentary were you watching?
Satellite is back online.
Oh my god. Yeah, which one were you... There's so many on Demon Court. Which one were you doing? Chosen? I don't know. Let me get done with this and I will go take a peek and see if I can do it. Stay here. So, Exisimer, there is a, not documentary, but there's a channel called Citation Needed. Actually, there's 2 channels called Citation Needed. And one is a group of people who get together and they prepare a presentation of about a half an hour, but they can only reference one Wikipedia article. So they did one on Demon Core. So there's a large dose of humor involved in it. Yeah, no, Demon Core is just fascinating. If anybody ever wants to do something really interesting and scary.
I have no idea what you're talking
Okay,
about.
Demon Core, let me see. A subcritical accident that happened back in the early days with a plutonium core, and they made it go promptly critical. Well, I mean, they were doing things like propping open the lid of the container with a pencil or something because they needed it open, but they couldn't find the appropriate
Screwdriver.
tool. A screwdriver. It was a
screwdriver.
screwdriver. Thank you. And it slipped.
Protect the refugee ships.
Yeah, that didn't go well for them, did it?
No, it did not go well for. Almost didn't go well for a lot of people.
Yes. So, no more Demon Core experiments.
Yep. So after you see the serious one, I would strongly urge you to go see or go listen to Citation Nita's version of it. Not that it takes it as a humorous topic, but it makes it a little more palatable, not quite so terrifying. Or terrifying, but in a different way. I have not seen the hive pop up yet. Another scientist warned him he should have listened. Yeah, well, that's kind of the way it went back then.
Third ship spotted at escape route Gamma.
I suspect
Get
it's
over
probably
there.
the way it still goes. It's just a little radiation. It can't possibly hurt
Third
me.
dreadnought on center. Be careful.
That was the time where I was thinking that the it's natural argument by itself shouldn't hold any value. Because that had been used for a potential concern about uranium used in paints.
Yeah. How many people died from that? Women slowly poisoning themselves as they used radioactive paint to put the numbers on clock faces and watches. And to keep the point of the brush nice and sharp, they would lick it.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there was one woman whose jaw crumbled like paper.
Yep.
Like
Yeah,
you
I
could
think
saw.
I've heard something about that.
Mm-hmm. There's an,
Imagine the horrible sensation the moment you realize your literal
don't have a
body is
jaw
coming
anymore.
apart.
yeah. Well, in a related thing, the phrase mad as a hatter goes back to when they used mercury to help treat the material used in hats, the woolen felts.
Yeah. Yep.
And it just slowly poisons you. Yeah, the radium girls. Thank you, Sisma.
Third ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there.
By the way, I got all my Herc
So
frigates.
there is a couple of venues where speed should not be an option, especially competition, and science is one of them.
Neutralized now. Third ship spotted at escape
That is
So-
People
kind
don't
of,
like
Get over
using uranium as a pigment for coloring. Let's go back to the good old arsenic.
well,
That never hurt anyone.
it wasn't the coloring.
Yeah.
It was the fact that it would glow in the dark, so people could see their watch/clock at night without having to turn on a light.
Yeah, that was radon had been used for this.
Oh,
Today
Lord.
we use tritium, which falls apart much faster.
Honestly, I just use
It
my
would
phone and
eat
turn
it,
it
but
on if I
this
need
is
to look at
both.
the time. Or,
About 30 years ago, you didn't have a phone that you can use that way.
this is true. But I had a clock where I could just press a button. So the only thing I used my watch for like 30 years was checking pulses, to the extent that sometimes I would forget I could tell what time it was by using my watch. Just as a reflex, if you look at it, you count off 30 seconds, and that's all that matters.
Protect the refugee ships. Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
So on a somewhat but not entirely related note, so obviously everybody who's ever lived so far,
Spotted at escape route Gamma.
to a point,
Get over
has
there.
passed away. So we know that life is fleeting. But at the same time, I wonder if we treat it so casually because people don't value other lives as much as they value their own. They value the resources it can provide to them. What is it? Why do we think it's so valueless? Is it ignorance? Lack of care?
Maybe what's valueless?
Well, not, in my opinion, it's not human life, or any life for that matter. But I think, you know, you see casual references to, oh, and, you know, all these people died at 8 years old working in factories because they were little and they could crawl under the machines and were killed. Things like that. Satalia says, fun fact, anyone who ate carrots between 1800 and 1900 are now dead. Yes, this is
Heading
true.
down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
But only just. Somebody died
I
of
do theorize that they carried on with such operations because some of them remembered ye olde times where things were even worse. More people died.
It's relative. Make it relative to something before that. Well, it used to be worse.
I just think, you know,
It's like kids are complaining about hardship today, and like, oh, I gotta go to school or something. Oh, I knew when I was your age, I had to travel 3 hours by foot to get to school.
it was
you know.
uphill both ways.
Uphill both, yeah, literally. It's
No.
like you always you make this becomes relative from
Yeah.
perspective of time, and it's like, well, 100 years ago, women didn't give birth in the hospitals; they would do it in the field, and they would continue work. You
And
know,
then they
that's
would
the kind of
die.
attitude. Yeah, then everyone kind of forgets about the all complications for the child and for the women. But that's just something easy to because they're no longer alive. You're not related to them. It's not your mother or grandmother, so you don't care. It's always people relativize. What's the word for it? Like, there was a relative.
Satalia was.
This device is fitting.
Yeah.
That's everyone.
Yay! I had to go to school once, from home to my grade school. This is before, you know, your parents would drive you, or there was a bus because it was too close. And of course, my parents wouldn't walk with me because it was just, you know, a couple blocks away, literally a couple blocks away.
Our scouts
And
found an
the
attack
one time I
element of
remember
this
walking it
Academy
very clearly
fleet. We need to know
was
what
I walked there in a blizzard.
I'm sending
And
you
girls
the
were not allowed to wear
coordinates.
pants. You had to wear a skirt, but if you wore pants, you could wear them to the school, but once you got there, you had to take off your pants and make sure you had a skirt on or wear pants under your skirt. It was so cold. I swear it took me 3 hours to walk that 2-block distance. It probably didn't take more than 10 minutes, but it was horrible. And I got all the way to the school. And they had closed the school because it was a blizzard coming in. Turned out to be the worst blizzard we had in 100 years, with like 24 inches of snow falling that morning or that afternoon, whatever. It was ridiculous. School got closed down, but I'm thinking to myself, that's the story I would tell my son, you know, because he's been there. That's where his grandparents lived, and it is a 5-minute walk. At worst, it's a 5-minute walk. I'd be like, it took me 3 hours to walk each way, and it was all uphill, and the snow was coming down, and I had to wear a skirt, and blah 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 blah. As kids, there was a time when they would yell at
Nowadays.
girls for wearing skirts or wearing pants to school. I grew up in the country. I wore pants to school one day, and the teacher yelled at me, and my mother came in and chewed her out. Well, Exisimer, they hadn't invented radio at the time I was walking to the school, so they couldn't have notified people.
Uh-huh.
What?
I'm joking.
You got
But
me
yeah,
there.
at that time,
Yeah. How old would you have to be?
let's see. We had radio, but they didn't do a lot of announcements. Schools generally just didn't close down. It was very rare, and we hadn't had a storm that bad in decades. I mean, people made it to school. And shortly after that, they started putting out the announcements. So, starting about 6 in the morning, if it was snowing, my sister and I would be sitting at the radio, yes, the radio, not the television, because they didn't put it on the TV, waiting for them to read off the announcements of the school closings, crossing our fingers. Sometimes our school was closed, sometimes our school wasn't closed. Anyways, so that's that. Is Taz still on? No. Yeah, Taz is still on. Taz, are we watching a movie
Yes.
today?
Yes.
Are we watching Tammy and the T-Rex?
Sure.
Okay, we're going to watch Tammy and the T-Rex. What time are we going to watch that, Taz?
Let's do the same time as always.
Okay, so 2 p.m. my time, in other words, in about 7 hours from now, we are going to tune into the movie theater channel here in Strike Group, and we are going to watch Tammy and the T-Rex. So put your brains on hold, come on in, grab some popcorn, your favorite refreshing beverages, and we're going to watch a bad movie with Paul Walker and Denise Richards, that fine Oscar-nominated actress. And I am exaggerating there. But, she did
Oh
play
my
a...
god, they have it in 4K.
Okay, no.
This is gonna be
It's gonna be
hilarious.
so bad. Remember, Denise Richards played a nuclear physicist in a James Bond movie.
Yes.
He also played pilot in Starship Troopers.
Well, that's okay. I can totally get away with her doing that in Starship Troopers, but not a nuclear physicist. Nope. Nope. Yes, Tammy and the T-Rex, Cliff. We are going to watch that. Oh, hold on. We have to look at Chosen Ship Build. Let's see. Oh. I don't know what the icon is in the second position on the science console. Hold it. That is an interesting assortment of equipment. What kind of damage are you getting out of that? Just out of curiosity. Hang on, I have to make a note here. Let's see. Favorite beverage, semi-frozen pear juice with pulp. Oh my goodness, I've never seen that. Oh, no problem, Cliff. This is why I use a solid state, because it runs a lot cooler. But I also have it elevated off the ground to increase the amount of air, and it's got its own fan if I need to. Let me go back to that comment for 1 second before I get out of here. You were talking about the registry numbers. I want to find those notes. Luna class. Yeah, you're exactly right. Your registry number is fine. Specifically, the 80103 is the Oberon, but that's fine, because I don't know that we really see that much. But you're in the right sequence. The last one I have an official listing for. There's 2 with 80103, the Amalthea, the Oberon. So I don't think you have a problem duplicating it. After that, though, the next one up would be the 80110. That is not currently claimed. The 80106 is also currently not claimed. But I think you're fine running with the 80103. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Let's go raid somebody. Who is out there? Who is in dire need of a raiding? Not radon, raiding. We will not impose radon on people. Alt Lexington is on. Anybody else? Nobody else is there. I know we raided him the other day. Ooh, Black Kraken and a boring display name. So let's try Black Kraken first and see. That is console. Not anti-console, but... Let's see what a boring display name is doing. The Coffee Grind. We are definitely going to go raid this person. All right, on behalf of everybody here at the Dark Mom Consortium, and welcome to the Moopsyverse, I want to thank you all for joining me. We will be back in about 7 hours to watch Tammy and the T-Rex, so jump in and join us there. And in the meantime, stay moopsome.
Moopsy.
Who are you? We are the knights who say...
Moopsy.
And I will wait, Satalia, for that to play. And we're raiding. Everyone have a great day.
Have a good day, everyone.
You too.
Take care.
Have a good one.